Good morning. We are out here bright and early on a fall crisp morning, which I'm loving. It's been raining the last 2 days, which is so weird for us for the 1st of October to have rain. But we are out here putting some new flowers in pots. We picked up a bunch of stuff from nurseries yesterday. So let me look and show you. Let me show you what we got. All right. So first we got some pennisetum, which I love this one. This is a purple and green grass, which gets a cool little flower head on it. It gets this little seed head on it, which just seems really fall-like. It will get, the farther into fall we get, the more seed heads it will get, and it'll just look cool for the winter. And then we got some Cascadian, this is called Indian Summer Petunia. It's like reds and orange, kind of sunset colors, which I think will be really pretty as a spiller coming out of our pots. We got a whole bunch of pansies just to fill in some blank spaces. I got this one coleus. This is this is one that I already had in pots, and one of them died, so I'm gonna just replace that. I got a bunch of flowering kale. I think this is such a cool fall plant, and we are doing a dinner here at our farm next week, so I wanted to do a lot of like edibles and food related flowers, so I thought that would be a good one for that. And then I got this fun ornamental pepper. I don't know if these are edible at all, but I thought this was super fun. And I don't do a whole lot of this red color, so I got this hibiscus, which is not a fall plant, but I thought it went well with the red throat of the hibiscus, goes well with the red of the peppers, and so I thought I'll put those two together. And then I got this other fun coleus, which I only got one of them because I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. But I love this. Look how fun that is with the spots on it versus just the variegation that this has. I like this with the spots. And then I got some rudbeckias. This one's called Toto Gold, which is, I like this fun. It's a double rudbeckia with the green center versus the black. It's a little bit softer. And then I got another one I'll show you in a second. It's a different one. And then I got some small purple mums. And we got, this is this one I think is called Maya. Yeah, this is a Maya rudbeckia, which I like this. I like how it's fluffy. It almost looks like a dahlia or a zinnia. And they're, some of them broke. It fell in the car, so some of them broke. I just need to cut those off. And then I got a lion's tail, which I'm super excited. Lion's tail, lion's mane. Lion's something. I love this. I've wanted this in our landscaping for a long time, and I love the orange of the color of it. I've got something similar to this. I can't remember the name of it. I'm horrible with plant names. But it blooms in the spring and it's yellow. So I thought this is kind of cool that it blooms in the fall and is orange. We're going to put it in a pot, and then most of these could go back out into our landscaping after the pots are done, which I like. I like to be able to use plants. I'm cheap and I hate to throw away plants. I'm always rescuing plants. So I like to be able to reuse them. So I like all of these, most of these can go back out into the landscape. So let's go around and see where we are going to put these. Okay, these are our first pots we're going to redo. These are on the front of our house, on our garage. Our house needs to be power washed so bad. So many spiders. So these are on the front of our garages, and I just threw some plants in here that I pulled out of my landscaping, and now they're dying. The water, of course, water issues around here. So we'll leave the echinacea in there. We'll add that coleus that I bought, take out those dead ones. I think I'm going to put the rudbeckia in these. This one still has a Dusty Miller in it, which I will probably pull out. This one's still got some other living stuff in here. Like I said, I'm cheap. I like to save all the plants. So, I don't know what that plant is. Oh, this is that salvia. So I probably will leave that in there just because it's alive, or maybe I'll move it out into the landscaping. I'll probably take those out into the landscape, actually. Leave just the coleus and the carex in here. And then let's see what we'll add to it. I think I'm going to put the 3 rudbeckias in here. I think those will be pretty. I guess I only have the echinacea. All the echinaceas died except for this one. I do like that echinacea in there, though. I might take it out. Let's see. Okay, so I think we'll do these Toto rudbeckias in these pots. Gives it a fun pop of yellow. This one, the echinacea, it does still have some life in it. It might come back. I might plant around it. Because again, I don't like to throw plants away. I'm going to just cut it back and let it come back. This one also has an echinacea in it that might come back as well, so leave that one in. I'll stick that rudbeckia in there. And this one, let's see, that one. Oh, these do all have an alive coleus in them. I thought that these ones had died. But it does have one. So we don't need that coleus, we'll use that somewhere else. And then we'll do, I think we'll do the kale. I think that will be pretty. Give it a nice pop of some lighter green. I don't know if I'm going to use these petunias in here or use them in the back. Oh, I kind of like that though. Actually, I think I will use those there. Oh, I like that. That's fun. All right, so that's for these ones. All right, let's see where we're gonna put these other ones. I had a huge storm. Look at my mums. We had a huge storm the other night and it poured rain and my mums are all falling over and I'm so sad. Hopefully they'll stand back up, but very sad about that. All right, so here we have these pots. We have 4 pots back here that I want to have somewhat similar. So I put my potting soil back here already. So I have this one, just as you come down our stairs, which that one I think could be the most different because it's not really by the others. And then we have this one, which I try to do, both of these, all these pots look really sad. I try to do these 2 pots very similar. And then I have these 2, which all of this needs to be cleaned up out here. But so then we have these 2. So these, everything in here is coming out. As you can see, most of them are dying. Again, water issues. So we're going to replace everything in here. Let's see what we're gonna put in here. I think these ones, for sure the grasses will go in these. Okay, we are for sure gonna use the sedum. And I think I'll do the mums. Let's go to this pot. Let's see. Try it on this one. This is coming out. Okay, those are coming out. We'll put the grass in the center. I'm going to do I might have not gotten enough plants, which sounds crazy when you spend $1 million. But it takes a lot of plants to fill up a pot. I think we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these left. Some kale. Do some mums. I think I have 10 mums, so I could do, I think, 2 in each pot. These will get, they're pretty little right now, but I think they'll get nice and big. They'll get pretty big. And then I think I need some more plants. Oh, you know what I have? I have in my cutting garden, I've got some Dusty Miller. I'm going to dig that up. I think that'll look pretty in here as a filler. And then we can use the pansies as well. Because these are 6 packs of pansies. We can stick the pansies in there. I might be able to do, maybe because this one is separate from the other one, I think I could probably also add the coleus in that too. Let's see. That one that I had that's that I was going to use up front. I think we can use this. That might be too pink. Give it some color on the back. I'm gonna get the Dusty Miller and play around with this one because I don't love that. So we're gonna figure that one out.
Wait, what are we doing? Pretty much everything on this wall. All on the other side of the shop, underneath the.
Yeah, under the side thing.
Okay.
Where?
When?
Like, well, I got it for Ed for his birthday.
Are those in the garbage? Yes, I think that goes to probably this guy here. But it's all going on the other side of the shop. So. Yes, pick it up like this.
Because we're getting everything cleaned up for the dinner next week. No, we're not putting it back on until after the dinner.
I don't know if it'll come off or what.
So I don't love it. It looks a little bit bare. I think it needs something else in it, but it might fill in okay. I kind of feel like it needs some like Dusty Miller or something. But I'm gonna live with it for a few days and see how it's doing. So okay, we have the 4 that are by the pool planted. Let me show you. They're not my favorite. I think they need something else in them, but let me show you what we've got so far. So we put the kale, the mums, and then the pansies in them. And I think they just need something else to fill in this middle section. The mums will grow bigger, but I still think they need something a little bigger in that mid size, or that mid-level. So I don't know if I want to put in like maybe some Dusty Miller to give it some of that like silvery gold foliage. I'm going to try that and we'll see how they look. But then we have, excuse the mess, we're trying to get stuff cleaned up around here. This one we put 3 mums in, and I think it looks better with the 3. I only did 2 in those ones because they're you don't go all the way around them. You only see 3/4 of them. So this one I think looks better with the 3 mums, and also the grasses are closer to the size of the mum. So I think these ones look a little bit better. But so far they're fine. I mean, they will work. They're a refresher. Okay, so let's go do our last pot. So all this black right here, we tried to burn our Bermuda grass. I don't think it worked. I don't know what to do about the Bermuda grass. It's horrible. So this pot we're going to do right here by the coop, which I think will make it look cute. And it hides our valve box there. And then this is going to be our ceramic coop. Right now it's empty, but it needs to be dusted and stuff. But I picked up this pot on our local Buy Nothing group, so I think it's adorable. But it is a resin pot, even though it looks like it's concrete. It looks like it's like got concrete on the outside, but it doesn't have any drainage holes in it. So we're going to dig some drainage holes in it, and then we're going to figure out which of these flowers. I don't think all of these will fit in here, but we're going to figure out which of these flowers we need to put in here. So here we go. Alright, we put like, I don't know, 10 holes in there. They're small holes. But yeah, they're already working. Water is leaving. That's good. Fill up the pot with soil. This is a really big pot, so I'm using the older soil on the bottom of it, and then I'll fill up like the top half of it with the new soil that has all the good stuff in it. But this is good filler for it. I don't know about you, but I can't afford to fill huge pots with brand new soil all the time. So we have to make do with what we've got. That's fine. Thank you.
Yeah, you and Joey, go wash your hands. Joey, here. I can just hold your hands down.
All right, let's see what we're gonna do here. I think out here I really like the bright colors because we're looking at it from far away. Might be too much big stuff though. Let's see. Okay, I actually love this. This is like, the kale will be popping out a little bit more, but I love how bright it is because when you stand back here, it's hard to see it on camera, but from far away you can see just this big bright pop of color, and I love that. I need to figure out how I'm going to get water to this thing though. I'm going to have to take it from one of these other beds, tie it into one of these other beds. But I love that. So we're doing all the oranges and the reds, purples. So we've got the lion's tail, the ornamental peppers, the spotty coleus, the flowering kale, the rudbeckia, and this gorgeous hibiscus, which I like that dark green with the like softer colors of the green. I actually might move, because these are so busy together, I actually might move the rudbeckia over here. Let's see. I'm going to put the rudbeckia on this side, and then the ornamental peppers on this side, because that gives us, this is not so busy. I like that. I love it. That is a lot of stuff, but I love it. All right, let's get it planted.
wrong, Bob?